I know I come down hard on the prepper channels. There's a reason I come. They deserve it. They deserve it. They're supposed to be here teaching and prepping, not social issue conversations and half the crap that half of them are doing. It's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And when you sit down and you really think about it, taking in consideration the things that I've said, there are things that we can't change that are coming our way, and we can't change them. And although I can't give you a specific timeline, nor can anybody else, we have somewhat of an idea, and it's going to be in most of our lifetime. Plain and simple. It will be in most of our lifetime. And it's plain and simple pole shift. And when you truly understand what is going to happen on the planet and to the planet during pole shift, you have to make a decision whether you're just playing prepper or whether you're serious. I made the decision well over a decade ago. When I realized it, I wasn't going to just go quietly in the night. I have never gone quietly in the night. My last go around damn well ain't going to be quiet. I'm going to give it my best. But when you look at it, when you have a true understanding of what's going to happen, you realize just how much you do need to get ready. You realize just how little is going to be left for you to work with when you come back on top. So you want to go far beyond having your ducks in a row. You've got to think so far ahead. And I spent years doing just that, which is probably why the Father wants me here doing just this. The truth of the matter is, the wood gasification thing, it's just on the surface. If these so-called prepper channels want to have a real conversation, I'm game. But they got to put away their Hollywood bullshit. And they're not going to be willing to do that because it's all they know. If I'm wrong, they would already had a way to fuel the machines it's going to take to produce enough food to survive. They would know that they need to get that equipment or some of that equipment underground before the pole does shift, so that they've got equipment to use after the pole shifts. None of these things are small feats, and that's why it's a little frustrating to see all the little prepper channels talking about social issues, talking about how they're such authorities on every damn subject that they cover, and they haven't even scratched the surface. And every single one of them, the first chance that they got, had something to say to or about me. And I'm good with that. That's the story of my life. Doesn't bother me one bit. Where I get pissed off is righteously. Because half of these assholes are acting and saying that they're doing the work of the Father, and they're not. Half of them's running frickin' scams to make money. The other half's trying to convince you that they're working on the Father's goodwill while he sits there and spreads lie after lie after lie. Now, I'm just thinking some off the top of my head. They're jokes. And they're leading a lot of people down a bad path. They're unrealistic. They're unthought. They're uneducated. They're unexperienced. But because they could build numbers on YouTube, they've got themselves and many, many other people convinced that they know their ass from a hole in the ground. And again, they haven't even scratched the fucking surface.